Yes, people, how are we doing? Welcome back to the channel. Apologies for the lateness that was on me, all on me. But listen, we're here. We're going to talk with the US Open. We're going to recap what happened last week and our prediction that we made, our famous prediction we made. Not famous prediction, but a prediction that we kind of gave, a bold prediction we did. But Augustia, welcome back, bro. Second week preview and quarterfinal preview. We're here, man. Game starts in a few minutes, but we're here to preview anyways.
Yeah, Ekevin, it is a pleasure to be back. Obviously, yesterday we had our iconic Formula One stream. I loved
Yep.
it. I thought it was a great stream, an hour and a half. But tennis, this is the business end, guys. Just like the Formula One season, this is the business end of the US Open, the final eight, the best eight of the tournament. And we have all the best players in. Yannick Sinner, Carlos Alcaraz, and your man, Ekevin, Mr. Novak Djokovic, the greatest of all time, the man with the most slams, the man with the most masters, the man with the best head-to-head record, the man who's won every single trophy and more. Novak Djokovic is 3 wins away, Ekevin. Say it out loud. He is 3 wins away from a record 25 in 2025. Can he do it? I think there's a shot. Never write him off. Never discount him. But at the same time, it is going to be epic. Whatever it is, I think these quarterfinals and semifinals, even Novak's match. I mean, Ekevin, his opponent, Taylor Fritz, Taylor Swift, right on the week that Taylor Fritz got engaged, she is facing Novak Djokovic. So I don't know what's going to happen, Ekevin. But one thing I can tell you for sure is it will be cinema. And real quick, shout out Naomi Osaka.
She's been,
Because
yeah.
Ekevin, did you see her
Quarterfinals,
Did you see who she beat?
Yeah. Coco Gauff.
World number 3 Coco Gauff got humbled,
Don't be
humiliated.
Final appearance. Don't be surprised if she makes the finals appearance.
Dude, I mean, Ekevin, this is vintage Osaka. We haven't seen Osaka make the quarterfinals of a Grand Slam since she was a mom, since 2021. Dude, it was like 2021. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was the United manager. Like it's nuts how long ago this was. So as I agree with you, but whatever it is, Ekevin, I think it'll be cinema in New York.
Cinema.
Yes, exactly. You got it.
But yeah, obviously Alcaraz is up against, what was it, Bublik? Bublik is his first game, I think. Is it Bublik?
Quarterfinal matchup?
Yeah,
he's facing the Czech Lechka. Bublik lost in the straight to Sinner yesterday.
Oh, sorry.
And Ekevin, do you know how many games Bublik won?
How many games?
3.
That's crazy.
It was 6-1, 6-1, 6-1. Sinner took him to the cafe. He took him to the French bakery. Breadstick.
So Alcaraz is playing first. He's literally playing in a few minutes. So we'll get that game out of the way first, anyways, so just in case of anything else. But Alcaraz, I mean, quietly doing his business. I mean, there's times you see he's struggling. There are times you see he's picking it up. We don't know how he'll turn out tonight, but most likely against Jiri Lechka, however you pronounce it, it should be Lecha or something. I don't even know how to pronounce it, bro.
Ekevin, I'm not Czech. We can get King. King was doing some crazy pronunciations on the F1 show a few days ago. I mean, he was saying crazy stuff. So he can pronounce it, but
crazy stuff.
Actually, Ekevin, did you say it would be straightforward for Alcaraz?
No, I said who knows what Alcaraz could turn out, because he's had some back and forth games. He's had some straightforward games, But we shall see. We shall see how it happens. How do you see this game panning out, and how do you see what do you see Alcaraz, and what do you see in his opponent? What do you think his opponent will do? How provide that threat? How to provide that threat to Alcaraz?
How do I anticipate this matchup unraveling? Yeah, so it's a good question, Ekevin. Before doing a lot of research and remembering what has happened between these two players, one would say, looking at this tournament, Carlos Alcaraz, he's back. He's back to the rhythm that he had, I think, last year. I mean, Ekevin, we watched Wimbledon. He didn't look like the same player he was at the French Open. And even at the French Open, there were signs of vulnerability. There were signs of weaknesses, mental lapses in judgment, confidence, and concentration. But in this tournament, has Alcaraz even dropped a set? I don't even think he's dropped a set yet. Let me check that real quick. But put it this way, let's just assume that Alcaraz has come to the quarterfinals ruthlessly, relentlessly, and very swiftly. Something that he hasn't done for a long, long, long time. So it's great to see Carlos Alcaraz back. But while some would say peak Alcaraz in the richest vein of form he has been in a while, maybe even this year, should be a cakewalk, it's actually not. Ekevin, Alcaraz and Lechka, they have played 3 times in their careers, okay? You know what the head-to-head record is?
No.
It is 2-1 Alcaraz, but Alcaraz won against Lechka a couple years back, so we'll isolate that. They actually played this year, Ekevin, on a hard court, and Lechka beat Alcaraz.
Uh-huh.
Ekevin, this year, Lechka beat Alcaraz on a hard court in Doha.
That's insane.
And then they played a few weeks later on grass. They played in the finals of Queen. It went to the third set. It went to the final set, but Alcaraz barely won.
Barely.
So put it this way, the last 2 times they played, which was very recently, it was a 50-50 either way.
So Alcaraz lost one and won one.
Yeah, but he lost the one on hard court. He won the one on grass.
Hard court might not be his bread and butter anymore, you know?
It isn't,
It might
no.
not be his bread and butter anymore, you know? We shall see. Big up to you, Ran. Big up to you, Ranbir. Big up to you, bro.
Oh, big up, man. Legend in the chat.
Absolute legend in the chat yesterday, bro. Honestly, keep it real every single time is you, man. You do you, bruv. That's my guy every single time. But yeah, Alcaraz should be winning this game. In truth, it should be an Alcaraz win. I mean, you are on the Grand Slam. You are in the hard court. You have to be winning this game. You have to be winning this game surely, in at least 3 or 4 sets. Like, if you've picked up form, if you've picked up rhythm, then surely you're in the semi. Then surely you have to be in the semifinals, waiting to see who you might play, either Novak or you might play, his opponent. But even then, it could be Alcaraz against Novak in the semifinals. So we shall see. But we shall see. Thoughts on this so far? And do you want to give any more predictions? Want to give a prediction real quick?
Yeah, so it will be very tight. Judging by their last 2 recent matches, the fact that they've gone to the wire, the fact that Lechka beat him on this surface in their last match, anything can happen. But Alcaraz in a Grand Slam, push come to shove, when the lights are on the brightest, when the pressure's at its highest, he is the one that stands tallest. So I would expect Alcaraz to win here. I think just as a player, ability-wise, he is better by almost every facet, and also mentality. He is in a league of his own this generation. So yeah. Alcaraz wins, but Alcaraz in 4.
Djokovic has been struggling, but it is Djokovic. You can't rule him out. Exactly.
Preach.
Exactly. You can't rule him out. You can never rule the greatest of all time out. Like, he's been on the top of his game for so many years. You can't really write him off in big matches like this. You can't write him off in matches that he needs to win. Games against like Sinner, Alcaraz. If I'll say this controversially, if Djokovic hadn't picked up that injury against Sinner, it could have been a more interesting game. He fell against the game before. He had some injury.
He fell on match point.
Yeah, exactly, and then it had to sort of go to the last point. But even then, if you still can't write him off. He can produce a worldie at any moment, Novak. But we'll get to Novak again in a bit. But as for Alcaraz, also, bro, you did mention that we had our prediction. That we had a prediction. This prediction we made last week.
Yeah, we all made a prediction.
You made 16 seeds will be out of the whole tournament, and you were spot on. I think I said like 14. I think, and Cam said.
He said 9/11. And guys, that's no correlation to an incident in New York. I know the U.S. Open's in New York, but put it this way, for those who didn't watch the last stream, we all made a bet by the end of the first week, how many of the 32 seeds will be out. So Cam said 9/11, Ekevin said 14, I said 16. The number was 16. So I gotta say, guys, I'm not a script writer. I'm not a prophet. I'm just a spoiler. I'm just spoiling what's gonna happen. So Ekevin, I'll take the W. And Cam, you're the tennis expert. Yet every single major prediction you've made on this channel has gone horribly wrong. Somehow, every show you managed to top yourself off on the delusion ranking. So
Imagine saying Dan Evans is better than Djokovic on grass court, and imagine saying Cameron Norrie has a very good chance of beating him.
you don't have to imagine it. Cam's doing it.
I rest my case.
Ekevin, you rest your case. Someone arrest Cameron Raziri. Because genuinely, every time he makes a horrific prediction, he doesn't show up the next show.
No,
he did it at Wimbledon. He did it at the French, and he's ducking again today.
It's not Cameron. It's Cameron Watch Siri.
Cameron Watch Siri. I know. He's crazy enough.
What's an Siri?
Nah, Ekevin, we don't want to plague Thai culture. This country.
Sorry,
the Brits can keep him.
True.
Yeah.
Or is it really Britain?
I mean, Iran don't deserve him either. Britain can just take him.
True.
We won't disrespect Iran either.
Yeah, big ups to Iran anyways.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, if you know, you know. But yeah, in terms of obviously Alcaraz, I think he'll win this game. I think it's straightforward. I don't really have much to say about this game, to be honest. It's more Alcaraz straightforward. Three sets. I think 3 wins. Sorry, three sets win. 3 sets win. I'm gonna go 3 up for Alcaraz. 3-0 for Alcaraz. What are you saying?
Yeah, I said Alcaraz in 4.
Alcaraz in 4. Also, do you want to name the players that got eliminated in the 16 seeds that we listed?
Yeah, there were some mega eliminations. So to Cam, all your Brits went out. They went back home in week 1. They're all joining you in your holiday in Malaga right now. So I hope you're having fun.
Jet 2 holiday.
Yeah, Jet 2 holiday there. 50 pounds off, man. They all got 50 pounds off for losing early. But no, so we had some major eliminations in the first week. Obviously, Medvedev, Ekevin, you and I have to hold our hands up there. He lost, I think, very early. Didn't he lose the first round?
Yeah, he did actually. Medvedev lost in the first round.
So Ekevin, unlike Cam, because we're gentlemen, when we say something that doesn't come true, we will hold our hands up and apologize. We take accountability. So Ekevin and I were wrong on that one. Tsitsipas also lost very early, obviously a late seed. But then the rest of it, I know obviously Jack Draper pulled out of the tournament. Who else? There were a lot of Khachanov, who was in a rich vein of form, obviously made a major final or a Masters final earlier. Cam's surprise pick dunked very early out of this tournament. So yeah, let me double check. Tommy Paul, that's another one.
Medvedev is gone.
I think Ben Shelton, the American. Ben
Shelton had to pull out. I felt sorry for the kid. He had a shoulder injury during the game. I think he couldn't go anymore. He fought till the very end though, so you gotta give his plaudits. He fought till the very, very end. It was very, very hard to sort of say, nah, he got eliminated. Nah, it's hard to say that, bro. I'll be honest with you. It's very, very hard to say he got eliminated. He had to eliminate himself via the injury that he suffered. Jack Draper, he had to pull out. Alex Zverev, he's gone, I think. He's gone. Alex Zverev's lost.
Yeah, my goodness, how did I forget that? Thank you for reminding me. The number 3 seed, the man on Sinner's side of the draw, lost in 4 sets to FAA, Felix Auger-Aliassime.
Rublev,
Ekevin, real quick. Alex Zverev, he's 28 years old. He's getting older, especially compared to Sinner and Alcaraz. He is one of the greatest players of all time to not win a Grand Slam. His window is closing very quickly, and the fact that he's losing very, very early, not even to Sinner, not even to Alcaraz, not even to Djokovic, that is a very damning indictment. The former US Open finalist.
One very, very shocking. In the second round, Tsitsipas lost in 5.
Yeah, but I mean, Tsitsipas's form has been tumbling down very quickly. He's been United.
The player he lost to though was not was not like out of the ordinary.
Yeah, I mean, Daniel Altmaier has had some surprising results, but beating Tsitsipas is a big win for his standards. Absolutely, Ekevin.
Casper Ruud gone too.
Yeah, but I guess Casper Ruud is I don't want to say it. I hate saying it. It's like when we coin someone as a one-season wonder, but
Yeah.
Casper Ruud is a clay specialist. Clay is his preferred arena type of surface, and him going out is not a surprise.
And Davidovich Fokina as well. Fokina. So,
which is a fucking tragedy. No, that was really bad. That was really, really bad.
Marin Cilic gone.
I guess former U.S. Open winner Marin Cilic.
Yep.
Sure.
There's so many noticeable names. Cheng is also gone out. Cheng also lost. The guy I think that the guy that got eliminated by I think he was in the. I sort of remember him somewhere. I remember him from somewhere. I know that. I remember him from like one of the previous tournaments. I think we did a show and I mentioned his name. I think Cheng. Or is that the?
I don't know. I can't say I remember myself.
Tiafoe's gone as well. Is he?
Yeah, Tiafoe is dumped out. He lost to Struff. Who didn't Struff lose to Djokovic in the last round? Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right.
Lost straight to Djokovic. So one thing we did, Ekevin, I think you actually posted this as a short. The potential Francis Tiafoe Djokovic matchup that could be a hiccup when it comes to stamina and intensity. Djokovic was fortunate, I guess, in that way. Didn't have to face a young, fresh, hungry American.
And Rinky Hijikata's gone as well. Riley Opelka's gone. So many noticeable names that have been knocked out, bro. Can't lie to you. But predictions for this game: Alcaraz in 3, and you said Alcaraz in 4. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Cool. Next up, we have. We'll go with the ones that I think we'll get out of the way first. Felix Auger Aliassime versus Alex de Minaur.
It'll be an interesting matchup. The Demon has basically demonized and vilified all of his opponents so far. de Minaur has won. Yeah, exactly. de Minaur has won every single match in straight sets in this tournament, except for the one against Altmaier, who, by the way, had to pull out of his match. But de Minaur hasn't had the most difficult draw, and whereas Felix Auger-Aliassime Ekevin has almost been on a renaissance tour. He has had an infinitely tougher draw. I mean, as we talked about, he beat Alex Zverev in 4 sets. And then in the last round, Ekevin, he beat Rublev in straight sets.
One of the top dogs in
exactly. So FAA is basically rekindling the form that allowed him to, I think, beat Roger Federer in his retirement year. So
and beat Zverev too. This guy beat Zverev as well. So he has had a good run. He's had a very, very good run, bro. It's hard to knock it. It's hard to knock it past him as well. This guy. Sorry to cut in there. Yeah, he's got Roman. He's beat Roman Safiullin, I think. Is that how you say his name? And he also beat in the first round Billy Harris. So that's not. So the two really noticeable names that I mentioned right there, Rublev and Zverev, that he knocked out, and he's in the quarterfinals. Hey, listen, don't be surprised if this guy makes the semis.
Oh, and Ekevin. Ekevin, you know what? Do you know what Rublev and Felix's head-to-head was before this matchup? It was 7-1 in Rublev's favor. So this tournament, the young Canadian is literally subverting all the narratives against him. He is in very good form, Ekevin, and you know what? I'm going to pick him to win this match.
Alex de Minaur has been on a tear recently. I think he's had some decent runs.
Yeah, but every time these two have played on hard court, Felix has won very quickly.
Whoever wins this game and in the center match will meet each other. I'm gonna go with Do you know what, bro? I agree with you. Yeah. This is gonna continue. This is gonna continue, and Felix will win. Felix in.
Let's do 5.
I'll do 5 sets. I was gonna do 4 sets, but I'll stick to 4 sets. I'll stick to 4 sets. I think 4 sets will do. But I won't be surprised if it does go to the distance. I won't be surprised if it really does go to the distance. Like, it will not shock me one bit. I think I won't rule out a possibility of I won't rule out Alex de Minaur winning too, but considering Phoenix's run, you can't knock it past him this one. I'm gonna go Felix.
Kevin, I think this match will be decided by Felix. What I mean by that is if Felix plays 80 to 90% of his game, he will win. But if Felix makes a lot of errors, de Minaur will win. Basically, the game will be decided on Felix's racket. He will dictate the state of play. He will be the more aggressive player. He will be the player who is obviously more imperious, more imposing, more powerful as well. So, whereas de Minaur is the one that's obviously a go-getter, one of the, I guess, the man that covers almost more distance than anybody else, the quickest player on the tour. So we will see what happens. It's, in a way, it's a clash of styles. It makes for a very compelling matchup. But if Felix can play to his performance, he will win this match.
I hear it, bro. So I'm going to go with Felix. You're going to go with Felix as well.
Yep.
Next up, we've got the Battle of the Italians. Yannick Sinner and Lorenzo Musetti.
Yeah, I'm just trying my best. I stuttered and I said for a reason. I'm trying to come up with a reason to give Musetti some hope. I don't know about you, Ekman. I really can't engineer a thought for that.
No, I just think Senna's gonna go on an absolute tear. But don't forget though, we were live, and Yannick Sinner was struggling at one point against Shapovalov, wasn't he? He had a bit of a
wobble.
Yeah, he did. He had a bit of a struggle against Shapovalov. So listen, I won't be surprised if Musetti gives him a game. But I still expect Yannick Sinner to come out of this game with a W. Although I don't think it'll be as easy as you think. Because like I said, Yannick Sinner has had recent injuries in the past month. I think he had some elbow injury that kind of affected him in recent games.
Had to pull out of Cincinnati.
Yeah, he had to pull out, and he lost the final of the. Yeah, he lost it to the final of Cincinnati. Exactly. This is what I'm trying to say. Like, don't be surprised if Musetti gives him a game. I won't be surprised if Musetti takes a set off him as well. I won't be surprised if he takes a set off him. I think it'll be like a 4-3-0 Yannick Sinner. I think Yannick Sinner will win 3 sets. But you know what it is? I'm not even gonna be shocked if it goes to 4 or 5 sets this one, because Musetti is his fellow countryman. He can give him a game. He can read his game well. Musetti is the type of player that can, for me, he can read anyone's game well. We've seen in the past. He played Djokovic. I remember him playing Djokovic years ago. He read Djokovic so well. He tried to, he matched up against him well at times. So, listen, I won't put it past Musetti, because this guy has been a demon in some games in recent times to play well against Yannick Sinner and maybe get something out of this game. But I'm gonna go Yannick Sinner in 4 sets. Unfortunately, I think I'll give Musetti a set. I think I'll give him a set. I'll say Sinner in 4. What's your prediction? What's your overall preview out of this game?
Ekman, everything you said was very eloquent and articulate and beautiful. I actually agree with everything you said. I'll just go one step further and reinforce it. I agree. Although I just searched up Musetti's path to the final. Ekman, just search up Musetti US Open. See the scores of his last 3 matches. Just see them.
Yeah.
Like, he has barely lost a game in all of his last 3 matches. He beat David Goffin and he bageled him as well. And he won in straight sets. Musetti is in insane form, inordinate form. But it kind of has echoes of Roger Rafa in a way, whereby Musetti's beautiful and elegant one-handed backhand is just going to get swamped to the immovable object that is Yannick Sinner, the one that is the most reliable, ruthless, relentless, robust man on the entire tour. So, Ekman, as much as Musetti, I think you're right. He can give him a match. He will give him a match. And obviously they train together, I'm sure, right? They're Italians.
Yeah.
And Davis Cup, ATP Cup, whatever it has been in the past, they train together. So I think they know each other a little bit better than other players would. At the same time, Sinner's game is just overall so complete, with less holes, with less flaws, almost none, to the point where Sinner can attack certain aspects of Musetti's game, like the one-handed backhand, that will be much more vulnerable in a, I guess, rally-to-rally scenario.
Yep. So yeah, I mean that's a prediction for that game. Unless you want to add anything more, real quick.
I mean, I guess Ekman, what is your how many sets does Sinner win in?
4 sets.
4. I'll do 3. I think
I'll be.
States.
I'll go very very. I'll go. I'll give Musetti a game. Sorry, a set. I just think maybe he has something in him to maybe give him a game early on. I have a feeling Sinner is going to kind of struggle a little bit because obviously, like his recent issues. Maybe it might play out, but we shall see. We shall see. But anyways, we're gonna move on to the next one, and last but not least, Novak Djokovic, my goats, my favorite player, one of my idol, against Taylor Fritz. I rate the Mackenzie hoodie, Augustia, as a.
Appreciate it, man. I rate it too, otherwise I wouldn't be wearing it. But no, thank you for noticing it. Appreciate that, man. Good eye for the insanely knowledgeable man.
Yes, of course. My guy's very knowledgeable as always. And you too, Augustia, very knowledgeable as well. But
thank you. You too, Ekevin.
So I appreciate it.
What a peaceful podcast.
So yeah, Djokovic versus Taylor Fritz.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is the biggest game of the whole quarterfinals, in my opinion. I think this is the biggest matchup because obviously Taylor Fritz has had some recent good good performances, good tournaments in recent times as well. He's made it very very far. He almost made the Wimbledon final as well last time out. Looking to make the U.S. Open final on his home soil, in front of his own fans, like he did last year. He made the final last year, I think he did. So looking to get back there, maybe looking to see what he can do. But I don't see him making the final because you know why. But obviously Novak Djokovic been on an absolute tear this whole tournament. I think he only dropped one set. I think he only dropped a set. I think he dropped a set in the last game. No, sorry, the last two games he dropped a set. The last game he smoked him in 3 sets. Absolute gem of a player he is, man. Honestly, absolute gem. Like he's one of tennis's biggest ever gems. Like and it's hard to knock it past him, man. It really is. And obviously, he destroyed Struff in 3. He destroyed Cameron Norrie in 4. Destroyed Zvaja in 4. No, I lie. He dropped 2 sets. My bad. I lie. He dropped 2 sets. Apologies about that, people. He dropped 2 sets, not 1. And in the first game, he won in 3 against Lerner Etienne, the U.S. man himself. I can't lie to you. This is gonna be a decent game to watch. It's gonna be a decent game to see how Novak can match up against Taylor Fritz, who I don't think they've played in a while. Taylor Fritz and him, I think. Don't think they've played each other in a while, if I'm not mistaken. I think the last time they played was time ago.
They've had some epic encounters, Ekevin. I know they faced off in the quarters of the U.S. Open a couple years back. Do you remember when Novak won, Ekevin, 2023? Yeah. They met in the quarters. They had an epic quarterfinal showdown. And they also faced in Melbourne, I think it was 2021. And it went to 5 sets. Djokovic won the first 2, and then Fritz won the next 2. And then they went 5 sets. Djokovic was a bit injured that night, and the crowd was heavily against him.
Yeah, and
I don't know. But so they've had matches that have gone neck and neck. They have been enthralling. They have been climactic and high-octane matches. But yeah, as you said here, Taylor Swift has made a lot of improvements. Taylor Fritz has definitely, as we saw, he was...
I said Taylor Fritz, man.
Honestly, I'm just going to call him Taylor Swift, man. Easier, man. She'll probably be there as well for the final. But Taylor Fritz has made some insane improvements. Ekevin, as you said, he nearly beat Carlos Alcaraz. He probably should have beat Carlos Alcaraz. He had, a couple set points in the 4th set of Wimbledon?
Yeah, he did.
Final clash. So, on another day, Taylor Fritz could be a Grand Slam champion. As you also shrewdly mentioned, he is the runner-up. He's the reigning defending runner-up of this tournament. His game has become much more physical. He's making a lot less errors. If he can nail his serve against the greatest returner of all time, anything can happen. The problem is containing your errors, containing your unforced errors, and serving supremely well. And apart from that, I think with your power, with your panache, with your precision on your serve, holding your game, Fritz can definitely beat Djokovic. A wounded Djokovic towards the end of the season. But Ekevin, do I believe that he's going to beat Novak Djokovic? No. I'm sorry. It just feels different. I don't know about you. I am
Novak,
getting that feeling.
um,
I'm getting that feeling of fight, 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 fire, 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 victory, victory, victory for Djokovic. I'm
and he'll
just
be
sensing.
fired. He'll be fired up for sure. But
Yeah.
I just see Novak Djokovic winning this game. I'm always gonna back Djokovic, even if he's the underdog. You know, as I always say, I'm not gonna go against my favorite player. Although I have at times, but not gonna this time round. Not gonna this time round.
Yeah, I mean, Ekevin, real quick, I agree with you. I just think stylistically as well, even if Taylor Fritz serves supremely well, makes very few errors, I just think his overall game is much more limited compared to Novak.
Yeah.
Right? Like Fritz outside the serve, and obviously he does have some good shots, and his ground strokes are improving, and he is becoming physically more robust and imposing on the match. At the same time, Djokovic is the man that forces everyone into submission. Like if tennis was a UFC match or a WWE match, he is making everyone tap out. He's made everyone tap out. So Djokovic sucks your soul, and that's what he's going to do today.
He mentally eats you. You know what I mean? If that makes sense, because Djokovic is more the type of player that he mentally eats your chances. You know what I mean? Like once you've got a chance, and once he finds a way, you're gonna be you're gonna feel absolutely crushed, because it's very demoralizing.
I don't want to interrupt, but isn't it the Andy Roddick quote? Didn't Andy Roddick say it a few years back that first he takes your legs, then he takes your soul? Remember that quote? So that's what Djokovic does.
Not really, but I listen. I love the quote.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what he does. And I think he wins. But again, Djokovic's fitness is going to be something to watch, because Djokovic can beat anyone at any given time. He did it at Alcaraz at the Australian Open. Djokovic was injured, right, Ekevin? And he beat Alcaraz at the Australian Open, who was the best player in the world at that time, no doubt about it. But it's collective stamina. It's not isolated stamina, right?
Yeah.
You can beat one person, but across the week, Djokovic will get more tired. And at that age, it can be a problem.
A huge problem, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And just to go back on Novak Djokovic for a little bit,
please.
I've been watching all of his games. Yeah.
Yes.
I can't lie to you, bro. I'm really enjoying the way he's been serving. I've really been enjoying the way his returns. It's been absolutely brilliant to watch his returns. Genuinely, his returns have just been unbelievable. Like his returns, the pace of the return, the way it goes down the line. I can't lie to you, bro. Djokovic has been on an absolute tear this tournament. Like you can say he's dropped 2 sets. Fair enough. Like that doesn't affect the way I view the way he plays. He's had some fitness issues. I'm not gonna say that's an excuse, but he's still getting over the line in games, and he's still destroying players. He's still destroying it on the court right now. And also, bro, I'm amazed by how his longevity is really keeping him in this game. Genuinely, this is his longevity, peak longevity right now. This is Djokovic at his finest, and I'm gonna back my guy Novak Djokovic to win this in 4 sets. I think he'll win this in 4 sets. I think Taylor would take a game, but I think Djokovic is gonna win this in 4. Demoralizing tennis. He's gonna hit very, very fast shots down the line. You just love his winners. His winners have just been brilliant this tournament so far. He looks like a new player.
He looks refreshed.
Yeah, he looks a lot refreshed from the last tournament. I can't lie to you.
Reinvigorated.
100%, bro. And this win will only elevate him even more into the next round, in my opinion. So,
where we should be getting that tasty matchup between Alcaraz and Djokovic. Good segue.
Yes. Rand's asking you, JD Sports account. Discount. Oh, sorry.
I must have bought this when I was in the UK, so probably did get a discount. But yeah, let's just say for the sake of it, because I'm a shrewd consumer, it was a discount for sure. I got it on the down low. Yes. But that's our I'm not sponsored by them, so if you're watching, Mackenzie, please by all means sponsor me. I'll promote you. I'll promote you for free, but I'll do it more passionately if you pay me.
But that's been our predictions. Any shocks that you've really you think has been a big shock so far?
Yeah, Naomi Osaka. Yes. She's the girl. She's the girl of the moment. This is the renaissance of Miss Osaka. She has been remarkable. I mean, she has ripped through the entire tournament. She beat Coco Corey Goff, a Grand Slam champion, a multiple-time Grand Slam champion,
One
a
of the favorites
favorite
to win.
for this tournament in her home country tournament in straight sets, only dropping 5 games. And then in the round before that, she bageled Kastakina, who was of the 15th seed, who is a very capable and competent player. And then obviously she has run through the draw. It has been the renaissance for Naomi Osaka, someone who hasn't made a quarterfinals of a Grand Slam since 2021, since she was a mother. And the form that she is in, the sky is the limit. If this is peak Naomi Osaka, if she can sustain this level, Kevin, I don't know about you, I don't see any reason why she can't win this tournament.
There's absolutely no reason why she can't, 100%. But one player that's already gone through is Jessica Pegula. She's already gone through to the semifinals. She beat Barbara Krejcikova. So she's gone through. Karolina Muchova versus Naomi Osaka, and it'll be Armanda Anisimova versus Iga Swiatek.
That's gonna
be a decent game. Anisimova versus Swiatek will be a decent game to watch tomorrow. It'll be 10 p.m. our time tonight. I think as it's scheduled right now. Swiatek, they should be playing on Arthur Ashe. I think that's their court. Iga Swiatek should be on Arthur Ashe. I mean, she just won the last two slams, I think. So yeah, and Arina Sabalenka is. I think in my opinion, I'm gonna tip Arina Sabalenka to go through as well. She's gonna go through the next game against Marketa
Vondrousova. But I will say, let's give her credit because in her last 2 matches, she has beaten Paulini and Rybakina, and she's beaten them handily as well. So Vondrousova can 110% be a threat. And she has the game, the size, and the ability to cause Sabalenka some problems. But Ekevin, as you say, I just think the golfing class will eventually prevail.
Decent
prediction. I think Sabalenka beats Vondrousova. I'm
gonna go with Naomi Osaka to win in 2. 2 or 3.
I'll just pick 2 as well. Yep.
Iga Swiatek to win in 3. I think this one will be tougher. Anisimova is a good player, so I'm probably gonna say 3 sets. I'm gonna say Iga in 3. Iga in 3 sets. What are you saying? Iga in 3?
Yes, I'll say Iga in 3 as well. I think it can be difficult for her.
Arina Sabalenka to go through in 3, in my opinion.
But I mean, Iga has had a pretty straightforward tournament, so she's in form. But you're right. I mean, man, that'll be a blockbuster matchup.
And Jessica Pegula, was that a shock or was that a win that you expected? I think.
No. I mean, she's the 4th seed, and also she has not dropped a set all tournament. She's been bagling people.
Wow.
Oh, actually, she got 1 bagel, but she's barely dropping games. She's obviously a hometown hero. She's a crowd favorite. Her father is the owner of the Bills as well.
Has she been broken this tournament at all?
I actually don't know. I haven't watched much of her matches, but it wouldn't surprise me if she wasn't.
So she's probably against Arina Sabalenka. That's my prediction, at least. Arina Sabalenka versus her. That's gonna be.
Yeah, I mean, Ekevin, let's just forecast these semifinals: Sabalenka versus Jess Pegula, Iga Swiatek versus Naomi Osaka. I'm getting a vintage women tennis feel right now, Ekevin. All 4 of those players have ability, apex, aura, reputation, reach, revenue, and abundance. I mean, Ekevin, those semifinals are tasty as fuck. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Though I'm saying that I don't know. Did you hear the semifinals I said?
No. Repeat. I think Naomi Osaka versus Iga Swiatek will be the one.
Dude, Ekevin, if it's peak Naomi, that can go anyway.
I won't write her off because she's playing on her home. She's playing on her home soil.
Yeah, I mean, she's obviously representing Japan, but yeah.
Really, I thought she was representing America.
Nah, she's Japan. She represented Japan at the Olympics as well.
No, I know, but didn't she represent herself as American at one point, or?
I think perhaps she did. It's been a while, but obviously there are 2 Americans in the draw, anyways, as well.
Who's the other one? Jessica
Pegula and Amanda Anisimova.
Wait, she's American.
Yeah, she's American.
Oh right. I'm literally forgetting all this right because I
Yeah,
literally,
no, it's
I don't
fine.
know
20,
nationalities.
24-year-old, born next to New York.
So closer hometown then I guess maybe she could be a surprise. We shall see.
Yeah, I mean her background is Russian because the name
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
But she's American. Yeah.
But yeah, I can't lie to you. These are some interesting semifinal matchups we
These are
could have.
great, man. This is heritage. Heritage.
Right
Yeah.
This is tennis heritage right here. But yeah, I think that's all we have. Unless you want to add anything before we close out. Any more?
No, I guess real quick. Alcaraz is already broken. First game of the match, he's already broken.
Yeah.
So who knows what could happen? I think Lechka can cause him some problems, but Alcaraz will eventually win that one in 4. Then I have Novak beating Taylor Fritz in 5. I think he will go the distance, but I think Novak will eventually hustle it out. He will just be more reliable, robust, make the less errors, push come to shove, and win those big points and dominate when it matters most under the floodlights. I have Felix Auger-Aliassime continuing his rock-solid form after beating 2 very good players, including number 3 seed Alexander Zverev in the last round in 4 sets. I have him beating the Demonor in 5. And then I have Sinner beating Musetti as well comfortably in 3. So those are my predictions.
Yeah, you heard it right there, people. My predictions. So my final predictions are Alcaraz in 3, Novak in 4, Felix against Alex de Minaur, Felix in 4, Sinner in 3. Oh, sorry, Sinner in 4. I said Sinner in 4.
You did say Sinner.
For the women's team, for the women's side of tennis, I'm gonna give Sabalenka in 2.
Nice.
No, sorry, Sabalenka in 3. Iga Swiatek in 3. Naomi Osaka in 2.
I agree.
And the other one already happened. So yeah. But yeah, that's all we have.
These semis and guys, real quick, these semis, if they happen the way they are, it would be Sinner versus Felix, Djokovic versus Alcaraz, and then the women's side is like utopia.
100%. But guys, leave your predictions in the comments below. I'm sure there's more things we can talk about. I mean, Arthur Ashe has been getting a lot of praise for the tournament. It's been for the tournament it is being, and how they've been accommodating to people like Novak and everything like that as well.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I can't lie to you. This is the last time of the year. Make it a great one. Just make it a great one.
It has been a great one, and expect the unexpected. Who knows who will show up for the final as well, Akavin?
Any more shocks that you think might be on the cards or could be off the cards?
I mean, frankly, I think we all expect it to be a Sinner versus Alcaraz / Djokovic final. So anything that's outside of that would be a shock.
Would be a shock.
But with the
sorry. Finish.
But with the women's side, I think anyone winning wouldn't surprise me. Like I think it's that open. But obviously Sabalenka is the favorite. The fact that she's not won a Grand Slam this year is nuts. But is what it is.
The chance, there's an open chance for I think Naomi Osaka to win. There's a really
I want to affirm it. I want to say that I'm predicting her to win this tournament. Call me the Lulu, but I think she'll win this tournament.
You're gonna go for it.
A lot of me is talking with sentiment, but
this is gonna spice up the semi-final prediction. That's gonna be on Thursday, Friday. We have our prediction show on Thursday, Friday.
Yeah. Oh no, because we should do Thursday because the women's semifinals will be on Thursday.
Okay. So Thursday. So
yeah,
Thursday.
And we should because these women's semifinals are worthwhile.
What time is it on Thursday?
I don't know. Let me check.
I might not be available on Thursday night, depending on obviously what time I get back home.
Oh, okay. So I think it will be Friday morning for us. I think like 3 a.m. for us.
Okay, so that's when the semifinals will start.
I think yes, unless they've changed the schedule.
No problem. Just keep me updated, yes, and we'll get to their predictions.
This looks, bro. I don't know about you. This tournament's kind of bringing some heritage back.
It is. It's giving me some vibes. I can't lie to you, but we shall see, man. Hopefully Novak gets the win today as well. Hopefully he does. And yeah, anything you want to say quickly before we close out? Any more? Or
Look, Djokovic. Let's hear it, man. You have to fight like it's your last chance of winning. This is every slam you play is your last best chance. You're gonna get older, and you're not gonna be as fit as you once were. And 25 and 25, come on, that's so poetic. And then I hate to break it, I don't want to say this because, he's my guy. Roger's my guy. But if Djokovic wins the slam, he equals Roger, right?
Yeah.
So on this tournament, so
Djokovic also, he's taken a couple of medical timeouts as well. But that's every player. That's gonna happen.
Yeah, man, he does. He's notorious for that, anyways. But like with Djokovic, you exactly. But just a little. But if you have to take it match by match. You can't focus on Sinner yet, right? Ekman, it has to be a match by match basis that Djokovic operates on.
100%. But guys, I'm one sub away from 425 subs. If you guys could sub, that'd be fantastic. Let's get a 425 subs first and foremost before we get to 430. Before we get to 430, let's get a 425 first. So people, like the video. Let's get a 15 likes, people. We're only on 2 likes right now. Let's get a 15 likes, people. Come on. And I gotta see it'll be back on Friday as well. Back on Friday for the Thursday. Thursday for the US Open preview. Friday is the preview for the final, isn't it? Or Saturday?
Depend. Are we doing women's preview as well?
Yes, everything.
Then we should do it before that match. So Saturday morning.
Don't forget, we do have F1 as well this weekend. We have Monza this weekend.
Yeah, but thankfully Monza is obviously like 8 p.m., 9 p.m.
Yeah, of course.
It would be after that.
True. And it's no international break this weekend as well. So we've got lots to discuss this weekend.
These are the two sports.
100%. Got lots to talk
about.
But
also let me add, these aren't just the two sports because Ekman, you're going to do a preview for another sport this week.
Yes, I am. I didn't remember just now. Thank you for reminding me. I am doing the NFL season preview as well with my guy Rafa and King, because King is his team is the current champion, Philadelphia Eagles. Thank God for that. I can't stand the Chiefs winning no more. Listen, the irony for what do you call it? For what's his name again?
Killer Trav and Taylor Swift.
Yeah, to propose after losing a Super Bowl. I was like, yo, if he would have won the Super Bowl, I reckon he proposes on the pitch.
I mean, that would have been picturesque, marketing at its finest. I mean, Ekman, I know you're a big Taylor Swift fan, obviously. I know you listen to her songs all the time.
Big up.
Right, Ekman? Hell yeah.
Big up 425, guys. Big up.
Let's get 430
subs. 430 subs, guys. Come on, 430 subs. Let's get 430 subs, guys. 430 subs is pending. And sooner
by the end
later,
of the US Open, let's get 430.
By the end of the year?
US Open. We'll get 430.
By the end of the US Open. Okay. US Open, we should get 430, guys. Come on. By this weekend, by 430 subs or 440, whatever it is, let's get there, people. And
Ekman, we're gonna get bare views on the final preview because the tennis finals that we've done, all of them, Ekman, they have baked so many views on YouTube.
They have, bro. They have. And
because scarcity.
Yeah. No, sorry. Finish.
No. Because scarcity, right? Obviously, tennis is one of the most global sports.
Yes.
But at the same time, content creation-wise, there's such a scarcity, so it's a good market to, I guess, capitalize on.
100%. And also, Augustia, I have decided we are going to do an F1. We're not F1. We're going to do a tennis end of year review. So after the ATP finals, we're doing a whole recap of the whole year.
Yeah, I guess we will already know our player of the year if Alcaraz doesn't win this tournament.
Yep, pretty much, 100%. And so we'll be back Thursday for the semifinals preview, and
Saturday for the final.
And Saturday for the final, and F1. I'll be back for the NFL too. And Beyond the Ball with Josh, I'll try and schedule it for Thursday. If not, then we shall see. But guys, appreciate you guys so much for tuning in. Apologies for the lateness once again. Thank you guys for 425 subs. But we're on the road to 430 now. Let's get there, people. But we're out, people. Take care.
Hey, real quick. Appreciate Random Man. Thank you for Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching the show. Even though you don't watch tennis, big up to you, man.
Big up, bro. Big up, man. That's my guy every single time. But big up to you, man. And yeah, we're out, people. Take care. Like, share, and subscribe.